We are here with Rush for an update of his bulk deck. How did they do today?
I went 3-1. My only loss was to Tenpai in the finals in time. I just couldn't see any engine, and I got poked down a little bit. But surprisingly, I went 3-1 and did really well with it. So for a all bulk card deck, it did much better than expected. So, or maybe I'm just like, I don't know, like the best Yu-Gi-Oh player of all time.
No, is this the same build that you were playing last time?
No, I switched it up. Unchained is super cool, super fun, but I mean, it's Eldritch. It's the gold daddy himself. So I found a bunch of the Eldritch traps, not playsets of everything. That's why it's a very janky build, but enough that I could play it, and I just know the deck in and out, so I think it gives me a little bit of an advantage, and you can play Floodgates in it, which when you're playing a $6 deck, you definitely need. So I can run through it real fast for you.
You went from $7 to $6.
Yeah, 7. I lost a Cosmic Cyclone. So somewhere in the tournament, I lost a Cosmic Cyclone. So I can run through it. The most expensive card in the entire deck was a Infinite Impermanence I found in the bulk, which was $6. Everything else is probably bulk prices at 10 cents or less. So I can run through it real fast for you, and then we'll keep it updating. I think also Keanu and I's record, I think he's up by 1 point, but I have a better record overall. I believe, if I'm thinking right, I'm 7-4, he's 6-5, but he has 8 points and I've got 7, which is...
It's not about the record, it's about the points.
So I've got a better record with a bulk deck than he's got with...
No.
All right, we'll run through this real fast. I know you're all waiting on bated breath. We got 2 Eldritch, the Golden Lord, my Lord and Savior. We do everything for him. We've got 2 Dogmatic Ecclesia, 1 Super, 1 Secret. I mean, I think that's the best, rarities to play. 1 of this guy, I don't think anyone's ever played him before, Dogmatica Aiden, the Enlightened. You only play him because he's got 1,000 attack, and you can do something cool with a monster in the extra deck to protect your board. I'll explain that as it comes up. 1 Fleur-de-Lis, 1 Maximus, pretty standard. 1 Cursed Outland because I could only find 1 in the bulk. Pay 8, feel great. 2 Sanguine, I'd play 3, but I only found 2. 1 Black Awakening, this card is awful, but you need as many ways as you can to get Eldritch out. We play 2 White Destiny, it's okay. It's kind of bricky if you don't already have access to Eldritch. You play probably the best card in the deck after the Golden Lord. Nadir Servant, you can... The whole extra deck is basically punishment and Nadir Servant target, so kind of gets everything going, also searches you all your Dogmatica stuff. You're playing 1 of, what is this guy's name? Guardian of the Golden Land. Awful. Just is the worst Eldritch trap, but again, you need ways to get into your Eldritch engine, and he's one of them. 2 Walkeros, the Banish from Grave, 2 of the Pop Conquistador, 1 Golden Land Forever, the Omni Negate. I did not see that card a single time the entire night, but I mean, it's pretty nice to have an Omni Negate. You play 2 Punishment, 2's enough. Card's crazy, especially with extra deck. 2 Fog Blades. I couldn't believe I found these in the bulk. I mean, it's a 50-cent card, but still, it's a pretty solid one. It's actually a funny Tenpai tech because you can Fog Blade your own monster and then they can't target it for attacks, which I think is pretty cool. 2 Compulse, 2 Torrentials, 2 D-Barriers, and then the All-Stars themselves. Me going 3-1 is proof that these cards should all be banned. Because if I played a competent deck with these, it's just stupid. 1, there can be only 1 Rivalry of the Warlords, 1 Anti-Spell, 1 Goes in Match. They just sometimes win you the game on the spot. They are stupid and they should rot in hell. 1 Devouring Sarcophagus, card is awesome, didn't come up at all, but you can basically steal 2 of your opponent's monsters. Necrolord Banshee gets you 2 Zombie World, which is why we play the Foolish Burial as well. Zombie World's crazy against Tenpai, we found out tonight. That match was super close. If we had another 2 or 3 minutes, we were really grinding that game out. It was a very fun one, but a deck printed 5 years ago couldn't hang out with the Tenpai. You play 2 Extravs. I don't care what anybody says, don't play 3 of this card. I don't care, because you always draw 1 off. If you always draw 1. So I saw it plenty tonight. Every time I saw it, it was really good, but I do not regret only playing 2 instead of 3. And then optimal hand trap lineup. 1 Ash, 1 Bell, 1 Valor, 1 Imperm. You might ask, why?
You play cross out on the side, right?
Shut up. Gold Rare IP Masquerena. Ugliest card in the game. Boom! Paleozoic Cambro Raster. This is what I was talking about with the Dogmatica card. You can, Nadir's Servant, send this to search the add-in Dogmatica card because 1200 attack to 1000 attack. And then if any of your back row would be destroyed, so like a Lightning Storm, Duster, anything like that, you can banish this card from the graveyard to protect it. It's awesome tech, did not come up at all tonight. Avendred Savior is kind of cool. It's like it can help get you your Necrolord Banshee or your Eldritch into the graveyard, and also it can minus your opponent's monster's attack. Unicorn, you don't care about your extra really, didn't come up. Underworld Goddess didn't come up. Pegasus is a pretty cool punishment target because people forget about it and you can shuffle something back. Malrong, bounce something that can't be, if it can't be destroyed, you can bounce it with Malrong. You play 2 Garura, thank goodness for Rarity Collection 2, just draws you a card off a punishment or Nadir Servant. 2 Intis, pop 2, well, pop 1 off of the Nadir Servant, or the punishment, the other one with the Intis. Titaniclad for the get into your Dogmatic stuff, you don't have access to it. You play 1 and 1, burn, OTK, never made them. And then you play 1 Stardust Dragon because in the side you are playing 3 Starlight Roads. I told you this is a jank build. You got to find ways to protect your back row in games 2 and 3 once they know what you're on. Did not see this card at all, but it would have been really cool if I got to flip Starlight Road, bring on a Starlight Dragon. To help you find Starlight Road, you got 2 Wannabes. Card's hilarious. Came up once. Also cost me the last game because I drew it off of Extravagance and it was dead. 3 Lava Golem. I am the dumbest person in the world, and game 3 against Tenpai sided in Lava Golem for some reason. We were low on time, I wasn't paying attention, and I opened it. Of course I did. So it was a dead card in my hand the entire game. 1 Raigeki, 2 Cosmic Cyclones, 1 Duster, 2 Threatening Roar. That's the whole deck. Deck is somehow viable, fun. My matchups were Sword Soul, 2-0 Sword Soul, 2-0 Thunder Dragon Strike, what was it? Thunder Dragon Orchist Dinosaur, 2-1 Cash, and then I lost 1-2 to Tenpai in the finals in time. Yeah, this whole deck is $13. $7 for the bulk, and then I found the $6 Imperm, and that's the entire deck. But Eldritch is the GOAT. You can play this with bulk cards, and you can still do well at your locals. So suck it, Keanu. That's it.
You're not gonna win.
I'm literally have a better. Now that I'm on Eldritch,
You're not.
now that I'm on Eldritch, you have no chance.